Forgive me for the loud bell, but today I'm gonna get loud. Welcome to Cloverfield, episode 117. I'm your host, Ralph. Today's topic is unjust deportation, special treatment, and favoritism. I want to start out by saying, please boycott NYU. A student recently made a speech about the suffering and starvation of a murderous rampage of children in Gaza. Now they withhold his diploma. First of all, a diploma is a dead tree. Go out, talk to the live trees. They got something to say. And I will translate today. So, NYU withheld this man's diploma that he paid for. First of all, that's theft. He stood up about genocide to speak out in front of a large crowd, which was very brave, and he got applause. People tired of being silenced when children are being murdered with our tax dollars. This college wanna take his money gleefully and now withhold his diploma that he paid for. But you know what? That's just a dead tree. This man have integrity and the courage to speak. So boycott NYU. They don't support free speech. They rob the students. And basically, they have you wear that checkerboard floor on your head, like you under the floor. It's time to punch a hole in the floor. It's time to go out and dance with the live trees outside. They have a lot to teach if you really be quiet and listen to what they have to say. Let's stop murdering trees and making fake money and fake diplomas and bullshit. Take care of each other. Speak out when you see somebody being hurt. This is not America first. This is not Israel first. This is Earth first. And all children deserve to be safe, no matter what they are identified as. So boycott NYU. They don't support free speech. They're hypocritical. They take your money, but withhold your diploma. So that's bullshit. Don't tolerate and give your money to a college that's going to oppress people. Oppress the people that are speaking up for those who are being oppressed. Okay. So, next topic. Which is the same topic. It's all related, really. It's all related. ICE is a criminal strategy organization, as I have mentioned. Everyone is welcome on Turtle Island as long as they are not harming anyone. Breaking into the house, blowing up the apartment, doing everything that they treat people in Gaza as residents. Nobody doing that to you? Then leave them the fuck alone. Individuals are being unfairly targeted for being against genocide. They are being questioned about whether or not they are in contact with Hamas. What does that have to do with the moral obligation to stand against genocide? That most won't admit is genocide. The children did not deserve this. Every child deserves to be safe. The White House siphons money to Israel, the state of Israel, funding genocidal war crimes. They entertain a goddamn war criminal wanted by the ICC. They have the nerve to question people when they're speaking out against the massacre of children that they're funding. They are the fucking terrorists. They want to cut Medicaid and Social Security. Cut the fucking war fund. They just gave more money to war. That could have been feeding people. There are people in Gaza starving to death. All war is a crime. Hold order followers accountable. They are cowardly dogs, not heroes. Order follower dogs captured by individuals defending their homeland are not hostages. This, as I've said before, is a fuck around and find out situation. Karmic consequences are delivered to order followers that commit murder with impunity. That is how natural law works, and the self-defense principle works. Agent Orange and the Ice Hole Mafia want those without a favorite meat suit to leave. Where's Mahmoud Khalil? Who spoke out against genocide? Where's the due process? What did he do? What did he do? He can't be with his child right now. How much longer will his child's welfare be in danger? How many children have lost their parents? Because they was kidnapped by ice holes. By ice hole causing harm. This child needs his father back home. The war in Gaza is child endangerment. Mahmoud stood up for them, and his child hasn't even gotten to meet him now. Agent Orange wants immigrants and those who don't look white to leave, but he is welcoming Muskrat's Rat Pack agenda, who claim that they are South African refugees, but are actually rich white nefarious bastards, claiming they're under a genocide. It's a spit in the face, it's a kick in the face. It's a disrespect to all those people that have been murdered in Gaza because Agent Orange want a piece of it. Their land. You don't know that they're seeds. We all seeds. So take us out, but we will be back. But everything ain't gonna welcome your ass back because you just a taker. And you know when we have the consent of the Holy Mother, right? Everybody speak out. They're not afraid. Unapologetically. She delivered. That's what you're scared of. That's why you're trying to demonize people and steal a diploma that they worked for. They paid for. Which is just a dead tree anyway. So, shove it up your ass. No, we're not getting paid for any of this shit. You want to tell we're not like you. It's a moral, you don't understand the concept of moral obligation. A suffering child deserves activism. They are, of course, they're white nefarious bastards, claiming that they're refugees from South Africa, like Muskrat. But they're rich, white, nefarious bastards. Agent Orange loves to play favorites and accept free lavish gifts, while individuals around the planet going hungry. Stop the genocide. Stop the land grabs. Every child deserves to eat and be full. Every child deserves to be born in a safe place and live a healthy life. I shouldn't have to say this. It's truth. The Henry Zahn Foundation identified Commander Benny Aharon as the one who gave the order to murder her. They identified him. That's great. Will he be held accountable? Will they identify the bloodthirsty order follower tank unit that carried out the massacre of her family, and the ambulance personnel who came to help her and hold all of them accountable? To identify one man and allow the tank unit to continue destroying innocent children without repercussions is disgraceful and endangering the welfare of the children who deserve to live in peace in their homeland. This is disrespectful to him and all the innocent people and children who have been ripped apart by the sadistic talents of genocide. Where is the justice? We donated to the Henry Zahn Foundation, and they took more than we donated without asking. We understand there may be processing fees, but we were not informed of this before donating. PCRF, that helps children in Palestine, able to get them food somehow, asked first if we would be willing and showed us the amount that you needed to get the processing fee, which is fine. Just let people know before you're going to do that. I mean, and so they asked if we were willing to and showed us the amount before we did, and that was fine. That's what you do. Otherwise, you're not morally correct. See, this is moral law here. I'm not judging nobody. I'm not saying. I'm saying my observation and what humanity, the errors of humanity in the following of natural law of nature. You give and help each other when somebody needs help. So, and you don't take more than you agree to give somebody. Somebody say a certain amount. That's all that you take. If you need more for a prostitute fee, that's fine. Let them know. Give them a total before you just, oh, okay. We can look back and see maybe we missed something. Maybe we read it, but do not see anything like that. So, they need to do more if they want to represent Hind. So from now on, we donate to PCRF, who are on the ground risking their own safety to help starving children that actually have been on there trying to follow that. They're talking to Allie and what's her name? Allie and Nora. And they're there, and for people that are actually there and telling you what's happening, rather than the fucking news, it's just gonna fill your head with garbage, and people that never were there, it's just following what they're told. No, I want to hear from people who are there. I want to hear what's going on. I want to know what's going on. Because I'm concerned about everybody on this earth. Everybody everywhere. And when some people need help and there's a way to help them, you got to do it. So, that's why from now on we're donating to PCRF. Because they're on the ground risking their own safety to help starving children. And they're grateful for what they get to help them. And their children deserve it. Stop taking Hind's name in vain. From my observation, the Hind's operation is using a little girl's sadistic demise to make a profit. The tragedy of her death is not how an infinite soul wants to be remembered. To take more than someone donated without asking to take more than someone donated without asking and not holding commanders and order followers accountable for their actions is not honoring Hind and putting other children in danger. It's really focused on helping the children there who have lost everything and don't have parents. And then the adoption red tape. We looked into adoption. There's so much red tape. I mean, we love to have somebody to take care of somebody and help them and have a better life. But it's also their homeland, and they're attached to it. You don't want to take somebody away from their home. But then there's so much red tape, you just want to rescue everybody. But, I mean, the best we can do is to donate. It just seemed like a good place. PCRF. Yeah. So, if they truly want to represent this precious life, they need to do better. The children of Palestine can't afford to wait while lawyers stuff their pockets. If they won't come together and continue to speak against these atrocities in critical mass, no, we need to come together and continue to speak against these atrocities in critical mass. The Holy Mother, Divine Feminine Earth, need the consent of the masses to carry out justice from the cosmic court. That's why they're trying to silence people. We're seeds. So, like I said, we need to come together, continue to speak out against these atrocities in critical mass. Like I said. So if they truly want to represent this precious life, they need to do better. The children of Palestine can't afford to wait while lawyers stuff their pockets. If they won't hold commanders and order followers accountable, then they are flat out exploiting Hind. Sorry if I'm repeating myself, but I wasn't reading it in order because I keep talking in the middle of trying to read this. All right. We need to come together and continue to speak against these atrocities in critical mass. Fuck the Supreme Court. We are a cosmic court, and Earth can hear us. The children of Gaza are starving, mentally tortured with the sounds of weaponry, and slaughtered on a daily basis. This is a crime against humanity. Leave the homeland alone. Hands off, Agent Orange. Hands off, Krasner. Land grabbers will not be tolerated. The residents that live there, that's their home. No matter what background they are. If they live there, they was born there, they lived there, they came there, they're not harming anybody, leave them the fuck alone. Whoever lived there. Nobody should be even like labeling themselves. We all one family here. Land grabbers will not be tolerated anymore. People need to stand up. Oil followers need to be held accountable for their actions, whether they go... No, oil followers need to be held accountable for their actions wherever they go to slaughter the innocent. They bombed that apartment complex in Yemen looking for one person. Where's the accountability? What if Yemen did that to apartment complex here? People would be outraged. What's with the double standard? Why are some lives valued over others? Iraq and Afghanistan were invaded by oil followers who didn't belong there for oil. It was originally called Operation Iraqi Liberation, OIL, as Mark taught us many years ago. Young people were brainwashed by nefarious bastards to commit murder and theft. They do this because the nefarious bastards do this on purpose. Because they understand the karmic law of nature. And they get their dogs, dog tags, pets, as they call them, to carry out their goals of domination. Then they top it all off by training the masses to fucking thank them for it. No thank you. I encourage my viewers to listen to Mark Passio's podcast episodes entitled The Occult Mockery of the Police and Military. I know some have awakened with groups such as Iraqi Veterans Against the War, and that gives me some hope. I hope more will continue to realize that all war is terrorism. And when people defend their home from murderous, colonizing invaders, that is a self-defense principle. To follow orders is incorrect. To defend oneself from invasive creatures who are attacking you with an anti-human agenda is correct. Thank you for listening, and I will see you next time.